Hello my darlings, a big warm welcome back. If you're new, welcome for the first time. I'm so pleased for you to join me. So, today I'm working on my journal for Laurie, the one where I've designed the new kit. Well, new kit, it's the first ever kit that I've done, called Lily, and that's featured throughout here with other bits and bobs, different pages, bits of Amy's kits and Denise's, Crafty Cat and Wonder Bar Crafts, but I wanted to do a pocket like Dawn did over at the Book Vandal shop, where she did a double pocket. So I already saved the page where I've got a blank page. This side has got some really lovely markings on from the coffee dime. I don't know whether you can see them on camera because they're pretty faint, but they're still gorgeous. So I'm going to do it on the reverse here, and she did a double pocket that can have bits going in at the side and behind. So I've got a bit of paper which is just a little bit wider than what we need, and yeah, I'll trim it down in a sec once I see how much we need to take off. So she made like a tube and then created it into a double pocket, and it just, I really like that idea of having something where something goes on the inside and then it's going behind and not catching. So I thought we'll do that, and then yeah, make a couple of bits to go inside it, and yeah, see how we go. So I'm just grabbing my bow folder and we'll get cracking. So I hope everyone is well. Oh my goodness, did you see my last video, the black and white one? Yeah, I love doing it, by the way, but the first time I filmed it, if you haven't seen it yet, there is one up and it has got stuff that I made in black and white, but earlier on that day I'd already done it, and then when I went to edit I realised that I had filmed when I thought I was pausing and paused when I thought I was filming. So what it turned out that I had, hang on, I'm just looking to see if I've got a what's it called, paper clip. Yes, I've got one I've already bent up already, just to get little blockages out of the way, because I've not got the right lid, the small lid that clips on and stops it drying out. I threw away by accident. But yeah, so I made some really lovely bits that I was really pleased with, and then I realised that I hadn't actually filmed that. All I had filmed was just me rummaging when I go, right, I'm just going to look for this, and yeah, hour of rummaging. So that wasn't very good. But I really enjoyed the colours, and I said in that video, when I made an altered notebook before in black and white, I really thought, right, I'm going to do a journal now in black and white because I really like it. But then it was Christmas coming up and whatnot, and then I forgot about it until this colour challenge. And yeah, it just made me again think, actually I think I am going to do a whole journal in black and white. I just think that'd be something really different, because even if I'm not coffee drying papers, I'm staining them with alcohol inks, or I'm stenciling all over them, collaging on them, decoupaging on them. Never use plain white paper. So that's just something that I think might be really nice to do. So yeah, I didn't mind doing a bit of extra black and white, filming another video, because I can put it away for when I do finally get round to doing a black and white video. So I don't know if I think the ends or not, but I'm going to have to trim those. So I'm just going to wait and have a look, see how big or how too big this is. So once it's in there, right, yeah, about 1/8 of an inch I reckon off of either side. So let's see, yeah, it looks about that much. That should be okay. Right, and again, might need to take a little bit more off. Better to be over cautious. Let's see now. Oh, get back in. That probably will be alright. Right. And so, right, what did Dawn do next? Oh yeah, she cut a little chink out of each end, a little thumb hole. My 2-inch hole punch broke, so I'm having to use my 1-inch. I have got a 2-inch with a scalloped edge, but I'd rather not have a scalloped edge here, so let's see. Oh, right. I'll try and get in and do it round about the middle. Yeah. And I'll just do this side. Right. And now we can ink those edges. And so, yeah, that was a bit of a disaster and calamity that I had yesterday. But, well, now it'll be a couple of days ago by the time this goes up, because I filmed that on Sunday, but because I didn't do it in the morning and I done it, I had to go back to it at night. So then I didn't upload it till Monday morning. So this will probably be Tuesday's video. So I hope everyone is enjoying the start of their week, and that lockdown fatigue isn't getting you to feel too stir crazy. Right. So that is gonna be on our page like that. And got to be a pocket there and a pocket in there. So I'm just gonna again fold it up just to double check. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Right. And so we don't want to glue the top because it's our pockets. And yeah, I really liked how this looked, and I thought that is a brilliant idea. And it's funny, isn't it? Sometimes the simplest of ideas are the ones that are the most brilliant, because you see it and think, why haven't I thought of that before? That's a really good idea. And yeah, Dawn does have a bit of a knack for those really good ideas that aren't really like, it's not gonna stress you out of being too difficult and things like that. But yeah, just a really fab idea. So I am grateful for that, because yeah, an idea that is also brilliant yet achievable for everybody is great. Now, we didn't glue in the middle because it's going to be sewn in to a signature, it's not the centre signature, and so the stitches will keep that shut like that. So I've got bits and bobs that can go in the back. I was thinking of working on these bits at the moment. I'm just gonna pop the rest of the journal out of the way for now. I've started to do a bit of sewing and adding bits and bobs in there, but yeah, it's a long way to go yet. There's a hell of a lot of pages. Right, now I wonder if this, yeah, oh, they fit perfect. If that one does, the others will. These are just some bits of papers that I've used in the signatures. So, right, let's fold and so that I can see how deep this goes in. Right, so that I know how big to make my journaling card. So I'm going to mark just very lightly and just past where I need to cut, so that I haven't got a pen mark. Now, yeah, I really like that. I'm wondering on the other side, because this one, it's quite decorated, so this one won't need loads doing to it, because I really like all of this. But or I might do that somewhere else. I might use, let's see what I've got. Right, I think I'm going to do these for this one. I might do another one of these pockets somewhere else in the journal, so not just the one. I might do two, but for this video I'm going to do what do you call it? I'm going to use these because they're plainer and there's more for me to do, whereas this, I wouldn't want to hide all of this, so there's not much for me to do on there, so I'll use this in another pocket. Right, so before we do work on these though, I do want to decorate these pockets. Now I've got a couple of images from Amy's purple kit, and they will be perfect for this journal. So I just cut them down a little tiny bit smaller for these pockets. But yeah, I think they're perfect because there's quite a few butterflies throughout in my kit as well. And yeah, a couple of extra pages that I've done that are not in the kit that do have butterflies though. And yeah, I really like those, but they're not enough at the minute. I've got this coffee dyed doily. I'm thinking maybe coming on in different areas, or right, I like that. I'm gonna actually, I'm just gonna slice it in half, so I've just got a nice neat edge, if it'll give me a neat edge. Right, and not, yeah, not in proper half. Right, and then for what I want, no, oh, right, let me just move that, and I just want to gently try and get some ink on these edges without going too rough, because doilies are very delicate anyway, and when they've been coffee or tea dyed, they're even more delicate, aren't they? So I'm just being as careful as I can. Right. And once it's on there, I'll be able to ink a little bit more enthusiastically at that bottom edge, but yeah, not around this. So let's just try get a little bit more on there, here and there. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Right, and I want a glue stick. There it is. Oh, oh, show me age. Did you hear the noise as I bent down? Oh, yeah. Definitely don't sound like no spring chicken. Oh, where's that gone? That's come right out. That middle piece there. Ah, but it's intact. See what I mean about being so delicate? But I've got it on my finger intact, so I'm not panicking. Right. That one looked like it was about to go somewhere as well. Right, and now if I can just gently place that back in its home. Right, that's it. Right, you'd never know it went for a walk. Right, and just trying to gently smooth out these lines without tearing. Right, I like that. And this one I'll probably have up here. So again, just ink gently. Yeah, I was just checking I had it the right way up. And so, yeah, I've got a busy week this week. I've got quite a bit to do. I need to make the hardcover of the journal. I was going to do that yesterday, but because I lost all that footage and ended up filming again, I didn't do that. And then, yeah, I've got the whole journal to then decorate, and yeah, there's a lot to do. It's got 280 pages. I got a bit carried away, and so yeah, I've got to decorate a lot of them. I've got to add fabrics and trims and embellishments, so that's going to take a while. I'll come from this end so that I know where I'm lining up to. Just pop it round. And so, yeah, that's going to keep me busy. I've also got a couple of other little bits and bobs that I need to do as well. So, yeah, I've got a very busy week, which ain't bad. Gonna have to go shopping one day this week as well. Right. Right, so we've got our bits of doily on. I really like, let's see, I think I'll have that one on the side of the bigger doily and this one on the side of the smaller doily. Maybe a little bit of cheesecloth behind it, peeking out. We'll see. Not cheesecloth. Yeah, cheesecloth. Right. I need some scissors. And so, oh, yeah, I might, since I've got to go out anyway, I might list a couple of items in my shop. And then I'll be, if they sell, I'll be able to take them out at the end of the week when I go shopping, or if not, it'd have to wait until the next time. So the next time I go out, so I'm going to put longer shipping time when I list them than what I normally do, because I normally always say 1 to 3 days, but that's not practical in these times. But yeah, I might try and get round to doing that as well. So yeah, a lot of things I've got to do. Right, that would be coming out all around like that. I think that, yeah, I like that. Although I need to pull it about a bit so it's not such a straight line. Maybe cut into it a bit to lose a little bit here and there. Right. Yeah, I prefer that. Right, I'm just going to leave that for a second though and cut another bit. Right. And yeah, I know I'm making a mess, but I don't want it all uniform. Oh, let's see how. Oh, right, we're almost there. That might be quite nice. Lose all that. Like that. Right. Okay. So I don't want it right at the bottom because I want to put some trim. So maybe about there. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put the glue on here, and I'm going to put quite a bit on. Get rid of all my bits of fluff first. And yeah, kind of like saturate the back so that when I put it down, the glue will go through the cheesecloth onto the pocket. And I want it round a bit like that. It might need a little bit more glue. No, that seems fine. Right. Now the other bit, which I've blown away. I didn't blow it away, did I? It was under the glue stick. Right. So, round about there. Okay, so there. and I'm just helping the glue to saturate through the cheesecloth. Might need a bit more on this side, it seems to be lifting at that corner. Yeah, that's it. Right, I might need a... no, I reckon that'll be alright time I get some other bits onto it. Right, I fancy some trim going all across the bottom from side to side. So it's got a really nice deep one. Not too deep there. Although I do want lots of bits coming out here, there and everywhere. I think that one might be nice. Yeah. Right. I'll just lift that bit up a bit. Make sure I've got it the right way round. And without sellotape stuck to it for some reason. Oh, there's a join there. I don't want that. Let's go past that. And you see there's that little join there, so that's why I've gone so far off the page. I'll use that somewhere else, that little bit. And then they can lay down again, and I'll do the same over here. And yeah, I just really liked this pocket. It sung to me, so I knew I had to make one for this journal. And yeah, like I said, I'll probably make a couple, because you can store so much, because it's a nice deep and strong pocket for behind as well as sliding in at the side. Right. I'm going to top a little tiny bit of glue there. That's it. Right. And then flip it over and cut those bits off. Okay, so I'm liking that, and I want a little bit more here and there. Now I know in this kit there's some little stamps that are purple. I think I might dig out those. Yep, here they are. Found them. So I just, they're not purple actually. I know there are some purple ones. There probably was on the other sheet. Little look, see if I've got them. Oh yeah, they are. They're the purple ones. This might be out of a different kit. I know. Right. I think I'll have one of these. And maybe one of this kind for the other pocket. Right, let's just chop that like that. Get these cut out. little bit more off of that side. And let's get the black edge off of there, even though I am going to ink around it anyway. And I might see if I've got any little flowers or even leaves. I'll have a look. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have this one there. Up the right way though. Oh no, that's the right way, isn't it? Yeah, pull that a bit. As soon as there's cheesecloth about, I better use this glue. Yeah, I like that. Right, I'm not going to stick that down yet until I've seen what else I might have to go over here. Right, I'm going to use a little baffle ticket. And I had a look, and I don't want anything bigger than that. And maybe there, just like they're scattered around a bit. And then our pockets, I think, are done after that, and then I can make a couple of journaling cards. Right. Yeah. And just before I position this one, I like that there. I'm just working out where, and I definitely want a bit more glue under there. Because I don't want that doily catching. That's it. That's perfect. Right. And a bit of ink. Okay, so the final bit, I've got a little bit of doily up like that. I could put that down slightly under. No. Maybe over here as well. Right, and we'll see what that looks under or over. Over and under, we'll have a little bit on top and a little bit overlapping. Right. Right, so we've got our pockets are done. I like them. So now I can work on doing a couple of little journaling cards to go inside. Right. Oh, I can't pick them up. Right, so I want to round the corners. That sounded worse than it was. It was my other cutter. I knocked it from where it was resting. Oh. Oh, that didn't cut and I wanted to. That's it, second time it was fine. Right, so now that I've rounded the corners, I want to back them so that they can be journaled on. So this is from Amy's Torn Paper and Ferns, and it's perfect that it looks really interesting, but you can still journal on the top of a lot of it. So that's what I thought would be ideal for us. with this. So that's it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's about the right size. Yeah, it's just perfect for journaling on. So I'll ink around these edges and we'll get them stuck on, and then we can concentrate on the fronts, making them pretty. Oh, I've just had an idea. Oh, I'm excited with myself. Oh, silly little things, please, tiny minds. But yeah, I've just had a little idea for the little bits sticking out of the thumb space. So we get these on, and then I want to jump straight in and do it, but I know that I've got to wait and do what I've got to do first. Right, so something like that is perfect. And yeah, I'm thinking of setting an eyelet and having like a little bit of a tassel or charm or something hanging from that, and they'll be coming out. Right, I wanted it up the other way, but I haven't done it yet, so that is, I've just got to do that. Because yeah, I want all this space to be journaling space, and so that little bit of writing at the bottom is just fine. Right, get that off there. Feel a bit that's not sticky. And oh, right. And like that. I prefer it up the other way, like that. Yeah, okay. And same with this one. Right. So I'll ink them both and then we'll crack on. Right, I've got a couple of little pieces of 6x6, and they're ideal because they're just normal paper thickness, so they don't have no bulk at all. So I'm going to cut these and not tear them, because I want nice clean lines, just a bit smaller than the journaling card. Yeah, like that. And yeah, I'm not sure how deep. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, maybe about that big. Let me just see, is that line dead straight? I'm not sure if it is, to be honest. It might just be the way it just looks. Okay. Oh, that's too thin, I think. Yeah, I prefer that. Okay, so paper cutter again. I just need to round the corners. Oh. And yeah, it's so quiet because the kids are out in the garden with their mum. And yeah, we've had some lovely sunny days, so yeah, we've been making the most of it. After my my nightmare, my filming nightmare yesterday, I left it right late until the evening to film again because the weather was just so gorgeous. I thought I've got to, one, have a day off, and two, sit in the garden and getting some sun, because normally I never do anything on weekends, because well, do anything related to my channel on weekends, because I'm either out and about with Jamie, or I'm doing stuff with the children and that. But because of lockdown, all the days seem the same, and so for the last couple of weeks I've just been doing stuff 7 days a week, and it's not good for you. Even though I enjoy it and everything, you need to have days where you've not even got to think about much. Well, I do. I need days where I have to rest, otherwise I start to feel really poorly. And so yeah, I was determined that I wanted to film early, get it out of the way, and then have the rest of the day free. But yeah, I did mess it up a bit, but even so, I was determined that I wasn't going to spend all day sitting at my desk and not spend any of it out in the sunshine. Right, and just flip this over a minute. And so yeah, once this is done, while it's saving, I'm going to go and sit in the garden with a nice cold drink and yeah, have a little bit of fun with the kids. Okay, so I'm starting to like how they're looking, but then I want something inside again. Right, I found a couple of little scraps, kind of like that one on there, but this one, I want to see more of the bird cages, so I'm thinking of still having it, but cutting an hole out of the middle. I don't know how it's going to look. If the worst comes to the worst, I don't have to use it, but say cutting something like that out of the middle. So I'm going to see how that looks. If it don't come out how I want it, we don't have to have it. Right. So I just want to get it near enough in the middle. Right. And we want to stick it down. Now I had a good tidy up after I finished filming last night, and I put things away again, and I'm not sure where. Right. Well, I do know where, but I'm not sure what pocket, because I put them in a lot of the stuff in my sort of travelling kind of thingy. You know, the small one, like these. Because where I sit at this desk and stuff has to be got out and put away and things like that, so I can't have pots all along my desk and things on the wall how I used to. And so I keep things in, like, I was keeping all my scissors and that in this bag, and I keep my glue in another bag and that, and I thought, why don't I use that rather than saving it for travelling, which will be like once every billion years, because I don't go nowhere. Right, I don't like the look of that. I'm going to use this bit and just have it like that. So I thought I might want the bit with the hole in, but as soon as it came out, I thought, no, I don't. And I love this shape. This is one of my most used dies, actually, because I just love the way that looks. And I'm not doing them both the same, because it's not like they need to match or anything. They're in different parts of the journal. Or even if they wasn't, they still don't need to match, do they? So now I'm considering, do I still want that though? Actually, yes I do, and I'm going to make it like a little tiny pocket. Well, it's not tiny, but yeah, like a little pocket. And it's only this paper, so it'd only hold little, maybe a couple of little tags or something. Little tag and a little photograph, maybe. I've got plenty of little ideas and bits and bobs for ephemera and that, so it'd be nice to have another little pocket. Am I sticking that the right way up? Yes. Right. So yeah, just be a little pocket there, and I want this in the middle of this one. Right. Yeah, I like that. And you can still see plenty of the bird cages, which is also nice, which is what I wanted. Right, so I like how these are looking. Now, what I thought was, at one point I thought I'm going to put a ruffle just along that edge where the thumb hole is, right? I've changed my mind now, and I had that other idea. So, I'm just looking at these. It don't matter what sides they go in. Right. But once it is in there, I wanted to make sure that I get my little hole where I want it. Right. Hole punch. That corner there could do with a little bit more glue. Right, that's it. Oh. There. Okay. And the other one. I can just about see that. Right. And so now I need a couple of jump rings. and I also need my pliers, so I'm just grabbing those. Right, sorry for all the rummaging, and a couple of jump rings. You might need them big-ish. Okay, so we'll do this one first. Where's the little bits I just found? Right, I've got a lovely little flower and like a little lilac-y glass bead in there, that little charm. I've mentioned before, I scour the charity shops and flea markets and then just buy bits and bobs like this, take them apart, like there might have been a little bracelet or a little necklace, take them apart and then use all the bits, and they make really lovely little embellishments. Look at that, and then that'll just come out of that pocket. That's it, I was catching the little thing, and that'll just sit there like that, looking really lovely. Now on the other side I've got a tassel. It's not attached to anything, so I'm going to push the jump ring through it and hope that it goes right through the middle. So right, yeah. And there, that side, we've got our little tassel coming out of that one. So that is how they will look on their pages. Let me grab that signature back. Right. It was this one, wasn't it? So I've left them pages up like that so that I could see where I want it to go. And it don't matter what way I put it. Right. And so now in our journal, right, we've got that pocket there, and there's plenty of room for stuff to go behind, and then the other one is there. Oh, that works out really well, because we've got the one of the suffragette little tickets, and we've obviously there was the purple, but we've got the green there as well, and the white, and so that, oh, I'm really pleased about that, because I hadn't thought about that before I put it in. So there we have it, and then our little charms will hang out of the side of our journal like that, because we all know how much I love something that dangles. So there we are, I'm finished for today, I think. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day, and that you're all bearing up and staying safe and well. So bye for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you. Lots of love. Bye.